A chill wind blows through the halls of American democracy, whispers turn to shouts, allegations surface, dark and disturbing. At the heart of the storm stand two figures, Elon Musk, the enigmatic tech titan, and Donald Trump, the former president known for his unorthodox approach to governance. The charge? That Musk, with Trump's blessing, orchestrated a scheme so audacious, so brazen, it beggars belief. He is accused of creating a phantom government agency, a shadow entity operating outside the bounds of law and accountability. This agency allegedly then infiltrated the U.S. Treasury, gaining access to the financial lifeblood of the nation. The potential consequences? Staggering. The allegations are as shocking as they are numerous. This was not simply a case of misplaced documents or a minor procedural error. This was, if proven true, a calculated assault on the very foundations of American governance. A rogue entity, answerable to no one, operating within the heart of the nation's financial system. The implications for national security, for the privacy of citizens, for the very notion of a government bound by law, are profound. The story, like many of those that reach the pinnacle of power, is one of ambition, hubris, and a blatant disregard for the rules that bind us all. It is a story that strikes at the heart of what it means to be a democracy. A nation governed by laws, not men, and it is a story that demands to be told. The agency at the center of this maelstrom was deceptively named the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, a seemingly innocuous title evoking images of bureaucratic streamlining and fiscal prudence. But beneath this veneer of bland competence lurked something far more sinister. DOGE, it is alleged, was nothing more than a cleverly disguised front, a Trojan horse wheeled into the heart of the American government. It had no legal standing, no congressional mandate, no oversight whatsoever. It existed solely at the behest of Elon Musk, operating under a veil of secrecy. How did such an entity come into being? How did it manage to evade the checks and balances, the layers of scrutiny that are the hallmarks of a functioning democracy? The answers to these questions remain frustratingly elusive. What is clear, however, is that DOGE was born out of a toxic cocktail of ambition and opportunity. Musk, already a titan of industry, seemingly yearned for a more direct role in shaping the world, even if it meant circumventing the democratic process. The lack of oversight was, of course, by design. DOGE was intended to operate beyond the reach of pesky regulations, congressional inquiries, or the prying eyes of the media. It was a rogue operation, answerable only to its creator. And in this vacuum of accountability, the seeds of disaster were sown. The true extent of DOGE's activities remains shrouded in secrecy. However, what has emerged is deeply troubling. The agency, it is alleged, managed to gain access to the inner workings of the U.S. Treasury, bypassing security protocols that are supposed to be impenetrable. How this was achieved is still under investigation, but the potential ramifications are chilling.
The Treasury is not just any government department, it is the beating heart of the American financial system. It holds the keys to the nation's economic infrastructure, its financial markets, its very solvency. Access to its systems, to its data, represents a threat of unimaginable proportions. Everything from social security numbers to economic forecasting models, from taxpayer information to the nation's gold reserves, could have been compromised. The risks extend far beyond simple financial theft. With access to such sensitive data, DOGE could have manipulated markets, crippled critical infrastructure, or even held the nation's economy hostage. The potential consequences of such actions are almost too horrific to contemplate.
Section 4, The Young and the Restless, a Team of Inexperience. Perhaps even more concerning than the alleged actions of DOGE is the composition of its personnel. Musk, it seems, eschewed seasoned government officials or experienced policy wonks. Instead, he opted for a team composed largely of individuals in their late teens and early 20s, many with direct ties to Musk himself or his close associates.
These were not grizzled veterans of the political battlefield, but bright-eyed and bushy-tailed youngsters, thrust into positions of immense power and responsibility. The reasons behind this bizarre recruitment strategy remain unclear. Some speculate that Musk, known for his unconventional thinking, believed that these young recruits, unburdened by experience or ethical qualms, would be more malleable, more willing to carry out his directives without question.
Others suggest that he simply underestimated the complexities of government, believing that a team of bright young things could simply hack their way to success. Whatever the motivation, the consequences were potentially disastrous. These inexperienced individuals, thrust into positions far beyond their capabilities, were ill-equipped to handle the immense responsibilities suddenly thrust upon them. They were, in essence, children playing with matches in a powder keg, and the potential for catastrophe was immense. Moreover, it raises questions about the extent of Trump's influence post-presidency and his ongoing role in shaping political agendas. The intertwining of high-profile figures in such controversial activities is, to say the least, deeply troubling. If true, this connection could have significant implications, both politically and legally. Trump's endorsement, whether direct or indirect, would lend a veneer of legitimacy to the operation, potentially swaying public opinion and complicating any potential legal actions. The alleged involvement of former President Trump in the Doge operation adds another layer of complexity to this unfolding story. The public and political reactions to the Doge scandal have been swift and varied.
One social media user commented, "This is what happens when you let tech moguls play government. It's a disaster waiting to happen." Another wrote, "Unbelievable. How could they let such inexperienced people hold such power?"
Politicians from both sides of the aisle have weighed in, with some calling for immediate investigations and others downplaying the severity of the allegations. The scandal has undoubtedly stirred a hornet's nest of opinions and emotions, reflecting the deep divisions within society. As the investigation into Doge continues, the potential legal consequences loom large.
The legal ramifications could be far-reaching, affecting not only those directly involved, but also setting precedents for future operations of this nature. Charges ranging from misuse of power to potential violations of federal law are on the table.
Beyond the legal implications, this scandal raises profound questions about the future of democracy. Can a system withstand such breaches of trust and integrity? The answers remain uncertain, but one thing is clear: the road ahead will be challenging and fraught with complexities.